Let's go, Barry. Go. Start it. We're on fire. We are on fire.
Hey, what's some ice cream?
I'm a lizard boy. I'm a lot lizard again. Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo Sport. This is going to be our first day back. Woo-woo. Do the fucking air horns, which I'm sure I won't do that effect, and it'll be awkward. I've been a little busy while I was gone. In case anyone didn't realize why I was gone, every December and every June I take off that full month as a break from YouTube, because I do record and edit stuff on weekends, mostly weekends. For the most part, I'll do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's video over the course of Saturday and Sunday, and then throughout the rest of the week, I'll just finish the rest of the week off recording, like, during the weekdays when I have time. But since I've been gone, I got a second job, been working on my house a little bit, all that fun stuff. Camping with friends, haven't done that in a very long time. But now we're going to jump back into all this. I already have the car ready for this. We do need to go back and do the Clubman Cup, but what we're going to do, I think I mentioned this before I stopped for my break, is I'm going to do 3 of these races. The next episode, I'm going to do the Clubman Cup races, and then come back and do the last 3 races of this series to kind of break it up a little bit. That way I'm not doing, like, the same stuff every episode, like 2 episodes in a row. But like I said, I already have the car picked out for this. We're using the Honda NSX. But it's... You're kind of very limited with what cars you can use for this. But I'm going to try to keep doing what I've been doing and do a different vehicle every episode. I find that to be more entertaining for me. And it also gives me a chance to use cars, like more cars, because there's only so many race series. If I did one car for a whole series, I really wouldn't have a chance to use that many cars and have that many different experiences with different cars. We can rip around in this bad Larry. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I really set this car up. I'm just now realizing that I don't know if I fully set this car up or not. We'll find out though. I think I probably did. Just did this race, with the Formula 1 cars. I went back. I'm kind of pissed about this. I'm gonna eventually do it. I just don't know when. I have no, like, drive to do it because there's no real reason to do it other than to get whatever the, like, awarded car is. But on Gran Turismo 5, I started that series a while ago with, you do Formula 1 races. There's like 6 of the races, and I did all the races, and I got gold on all of them, but I didn't do the championship. You have to do the championship, and when you do the championship, you have to do all of the races. And I can win them, but they're so goddamn long. They're 20 laps a race. And it takes a good 50 minutes to an hour per race. And there's 6 of them. And it's like, you gotta spend all day doing it. But you can also quit the race and then continue where you left off. I think what I might do is do 1 race a day until I eventually beat the thing. Because it's just I don't like... How can I explain it? I basically use the trophies as a bookmarker. If that makes sense. Be like, oh, I have a trophy, that means I beat it. But I need to get the trophy on that, so I quit stopping there and being like, wait, why isn't this done? But you win a car from it if you get all gold. What I didn't know is you win nothing if you get silver. Here, I beat all the races. I came in first place on 4 of the races. 4 of the 6. So then I threw the last 2 races because I was like, oh, if I won 4 out of 6, there's no way I'm going to lose. Well, I came in second place. Makes absolutely no sense. I know why, though. It's because if you just forfeit the race, you get 0 points. And what happened was the guy that ended up winning was coming in second place those 3 times, and then he came in first place the last 2. So he kicked my ass and got first place, and I was kind of pissed off. Why is there 12 laps on this? I thought there were 10. What are you doing to me now? Okay, we're on our final lap. About halfway through this lap. We have lapped a lot of people. I don't think I've ever said lap that many times in one sentence. This car's doing pretty good, except there's 2 complaints. One of them is that it slides sideways a little bit if you give it an opportunity to. And the second is that the brakes are not as good as I'd like them to be. Also has a little bit of body roll that I'm not a big fan of. But in general, it's not bad. I would definitely fine-tune it a little more to get it to be a little bit better. It's just got a weird, like, swishiness to it, if that makes... Like, the way the body roll moves is it kind of jerks it around. Because it's still stiff suspension. So I would suspect... Make the frequency of the suspension a little bit farther apart so it's not as hard, and maybe I'm gonna put the roll bars a little tighter on the rear, because the front, that'll fuck up everything. But we will see. On to the next race. Okay, this one's 10 laps like it was supposed to be. There's the flags, or not the flags, the planes that do a color of a flag, usually. I don't know what colors those are for. I'm just not educated enough, I guess. Fuck, what? Most flags I know have the yellow and the red, but also green. What's red on both sides but yellow in the middle? I don't know. It's gotta be whatever this track is. Because I've seen them do red, white, and blue. That one's fucking obvious. I don't even see a car here. I've seen them do the Italian colors before. I don't know. Someone post in the comments, that way you can make me feel like an absolute idiot. I'm sure if I Googled it, I'd probably be like, oh. Come on. Now, I'm kind of taking my time a little bit more with these races. Just because they're so much easier than what we were doing the past few episodes of, like, Formula 1. Because both Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo Sport, we were doing just Formula 1 stuff all the time. And I think if that ever lines up like that, well, I'm telling you this right now. Never again am I going to do 2 of one series game at the same time. It just doesn't work good. Because it kind of... How can I explain it? If I do, like I am right now, Gran Turismo Sport on Monday and Gran Turismo 5 on Thursday, it kind of like bores me a little bit to do 2 of the exact same game in 1 week. So once I beat Gran Turismo 5, I'm going to just do Gran Turismo Sport until it's completed. I might come back every once in a while when they do updates and do like the updated races. Like usually they'll add like 3 races and I'll probably do those. Trying out like whatever new cars they add. But other than that, I'm not gonna do 2 of the same series in 1 week anymore. Like I wouldn't do 2 Call of Duty games in the same week. So there's no point in doing it with Gran Turismo. I can see it with like GTA, because that's a whole different ball game. It's obviously it's the same game series, but they're different storylines. When you're racing, it's the same storyline no matter what game you're racing in. You're just racing. But I would like to... What I need to do is stream some GTA Vice City and earn some money so I can buy the club, because I cannot get any farther in that game until I buy more businesses. That's literally the only thing holding me back right now from finishing Vice City. And I really want to finish Vice City because, like, once you finish a game, you're like, oh, I don't have to worry about finishing that because it's already done. Also, as an announcement, this Tuesday, so it's going to be tomorrow, I'm going to have another episode of Mafia, the first Mafia coming out. I already pre-ordered the remake of Mafia. Once that game comes out, like the second Mafia's in my hand, I am going to start playing it. Like immediately. So, I'm gonna be doing that series soon. What I would like to do, I'm gonna probably end up doing like 2 Mafia episodes a week or something, maybe. Because I would like to finish the game before the remake comes out, kind of like I did with Medieval. With Medieval, I timed it out like perfectly, but I did play that every day. I did an episode of that every single day for my YouTube channel, and that actually worked out really well. That was like a very cool group of people that came and watched Medieval. I am not done with the Medieval series, though. There's a couple things I want to do yet. I do want to play... they have like an original remake of it. If you beat the remake of Medieval, there's like a classic version of it that comes with the game if you return all the souls at the end of the game. And I want to play through that just streaming. I'm not going to record any of it because there's no point in doing that. I also have Medieval 2, which I paid 3 arms and 2 legs for. And that was... I don't know that much about the game. I've never played it before, so I don't really know what to expect. I heard that it's not as good as the first one. I heard that it's quite a bit different than the first one. I heard that that one's better than the first one. I don't know. I'll find out because I'm going to play it. But I also, just a heads up for anyone who do have Steam, fucking caveman over here. For anyone who has Steam, they're doing a big summer sale right now. And I bought Elder Scrolls 5, like the what's it called? Like, it's not the Ultimate Edition. It's whatever the one that comes with all the DLCs is. I bought that one, and I downloaded the Heroes of Galamir one, which is a medieval mod. So it's basically, before the remake happened, it was the remake, kind of. And I want to play that because it's so interesting looking. I didn't watch anyone play it, but I did look up about it. Because I just stumbled across it a while ago when I was looking into the game, and I was like, oh no, there's a Skyrim mod. I need it. So I bought the game. I think it was only like $15. It was on sale for like 60% off or something like that. So I grabbed that bad boy up. Oh no. I wrecked it. I also am going to continue to wreck, because once you get dirt on your tires, you can't fucking move. We have 5 laps to catch back up. I'm not too worried about it. But I just thought that was interesting. I just want to play that, especially I already downloaded it, and I already started up the game to make sure that the mod works and stuff, and it does. I did find out, though, I'm going to explain it in the video if anyone wants that mod. You pretty much have to start up the game, download the mod, and then after you download the mod, you have to start a new game. Because otherwise, you'll just continue the regular story mode of Skyrim, which I will eventually do that, too. I will eventually do just, like, small Skyrim episodes or something like that. Because that would probably influence me to play through the game a little bit more than what I used to. Because I honestly, like, I would start a brand new game, I'd put 5 hours into it, and then I would never play it again, and I'd start a new one. So, what was it? I think I beat the game before. I'm not 100% sure on it, because it seemed like I did with what happened. I fought that fucking dragon, even though I was like a level 13, and I had no idea what was going on. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to play games like that if you're not, like, at least 20 years old. Because otherwise you're like, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep pressing X until I know the next thing going on. So, we'll see when I get to that. So I gotta just figure out all the shit. But I'm gonna definitely do the medieval thing. Probably after, what the hell? Probably after the Mafia remake comes out. Hopefully, I think it's gonna be good. If it has, like, the physics of Mafia 2, it's gonna be fucking fantastic. Okay, we're on our last lap. I'm trying to not die. We got a good distance. I'm not entirely sure if my adjustments to the car actually helped it or not. It feels just about the same. I didn't mess with the brakes, and that probably should have been the first thing that I messed with. I just did the roll bars and the suspension frequency. Yeah, I think I probably need to go softer on the suspension, not harder, which is what I think I meant to do to begin with. But I'm going to fill it with that again, and then we will start our last race for the day. Okay, last race, another 10 laps. Here we go. Do I even... What? Do I know this track? I feel like I've never seen a track where there's fucking snow-capped mountains. No, those are desert mountains. Aren't they? Does the desert have mountains? I don't know. Where are we at? Fucking Oklahoma? Or not Oklahoma. Like fucking South Dakota or something. I think I know. This is Dragon Trail, isn't it, though? I'm pretty sure this is Dragon Trail. Maybe I just never looked up in that direction before. Yeah, this is definitely Dragon Trail because of this turn. See ya. Yep, Dragon Trail, it says it right there. I love going through that part because I can, like, fucking thread that needle, boy. Oh, we're gonna get a car today, too. I completely forgot about that. It shows how long I've been not playing games. Honestly, throughout, like, all of quarantine, the only game that I did play was Farming Simulator. And mostly it wasn't even playing it was just me hiring workers because I had like $100,000 in debt that I owed the bank for taking loans out. So I paid that shit off like immediately. It was up to $300,000, I think. So I paid all of that off. And now I learned to never lease a vehicle on there. Because if you lease a vehicle, you're going to get fucked real bad. They literally never stop taking money out of your account for a leased vehicle. Or like any type of leased machinery. So what I've been doing is anything that I did lease, I am keeping it until I can get the next best thing. Or not that, like, I want to upgrade it. And sell or return the leased thing. Like, I have a cedar, so I want to buy a better cedar. Once I buy that better cedar, I'm going to give up the lease on the one so I don't have to pay for it anymore. And then I have something actually better also. I did that with my tractor, but then I realized when I bought the bigger tractor, you can't hook up the, like, forklift thing on the front. So now I have to buy a small tractor again, that can accept forklifts, or like the fucking scoop on the front. So I gotta go do all that shit. But I'm probably gonna get there. There's like a Fiat tractor. I kind of want to get that. It's like a nice little tractor. It's kind of cool. Should have wrecked there, but I didn't. Yeah, 10 laps of this. Yeah, the only reason, like I said, the only reason I'm doing the races this way is because these ones are all 10 lap races. Except for the first one was 12 lap. So these races take a bit of time, and then it's nice to have a break every once in a while. And just be like, oh, I have one race to do that's like 5 laps. And that's like the whole video of that day. It's nice to just have like, to go back and forth every once in a while. Because like the cars right now, these aren't my type of cars I like to have races with. I like to have races with like Volkswagen Beetles and Dodge Chargers and Challengers, like old classic muscle, just pretty much old cars in general. Okay, we're on our last lap. Got a little bit left to go. Just want to go through my favorite part. Eat it on through here. Don't want to... Yeah, I knew I'd fuck that up again. Come on, old Betty. Final straight. There. That really, none of those were difficult at all. That's kind of how I like my races to be when I'm recording them, because then there's not so much like stress as I get my headphones caught in my computer chair. Okay, let's see. Let's see what vehicle we won this week. What'd we get? If it gives me that Subaru Impreza, I give up. Okay, I'll take it. Porsche 911. Yeah, baby. Okay, I think I already have 2 of them, though. I have at least 1. I know that. Okay, well, that is going to be it for this episode. Like I said, next episode we are going to do the Clubman Cup. I don't know what vehicle I'm even going to use for it. What can you use? And are there restrictions? Max power, 542. And it's probably 1 or 2. Yeah, 2 races. 542. Now, that would be an interesting car right there to use. The old Fiat 500. I do want this car. That's on the list. What are my main rivals? You know what? I could use a C3 Corvette. I don't think I used that yet. That doesn't mean I can use that, though, actually. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can. I don't think I used the Z28 either. There's a lot of cars I want to get in here that I haven't used yet. I use pretty much all the Ferraris and have no want to use them anymore anyway. Haven't used the 2017 Ford GT. Why isn't it... Wait a sec. Why doesn't it say GT40? Because that's what these are. They're just Ford GT. Whatever. There's a GT40. I don't know why the other ones aren't marked as a GT40 unless there's something I don't know about. I don't know. I'll find something interesting to use. That basically it's going to be something that when the car is maxed out, it's close to 542. It's not going to be like I buy a Lamborghini and dumb it down a little bit. I want a crappy car fixed up a lot. So we'll see when we get to that. And next, the week after that, see, I already did the Epson NSX, and I already did, what was it? Yeah, I use both Hondas now, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. I want to use stuff I already have. I'll probably do the Tom's Lexus. Well, they're both Toms, so I guess the 2008 one is probably the one I'm going to end up using. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.